Alright, so the GTI had developed a squeal from around this part of the engine, and when I looked at the tensioner roller here, it looks pretty rusted. And that's all on me because the timing cover that I had, I lost it in the house fire, but I've decided to replace all of it just to be safe, and I've gone in with an aftermarket kit. Alright, so new video for today. I'm going to be installing UROTuning's belt, manual timing belt tensioner kit on the GTI. So I got everything apart, no DIY for that. We just have to remove the motor mount. Then you have to remove the engine mount bracket that's over here, which is kind of a pain to get to because you don't have much space to get that out. But either way, all that shit is out of the way. Everything's in time as best as it can be. Timing mark is right here, and then right here. Got this to show me that piston one is top dead center. But anyways, I'm going to be installing this because my tensioner was making a bunch of noise. So instead of using that hydraulic tensioner, I'm just replacing all that shit with this kit here. And basically you just put this roller onto here. This stud goes in where the bolt for the old pulley would be. You just thread it in until it bottoms out, and then this slips on, or this little deal here slips on. The puller goes on, then you got that washer and nut, and then you torque all that shit down. So let's get to it. All right, so this bracket here bolts onto where the old tensioner used to be. So here's one of the holes. Here's the upper one. This bolt here is a 12mm bolt. They want you to install it hand tight, and then you torque it down once you have the bracket mounted in place. So there it is. Once you have it mounted into place, these 10mm bolts are 11 foot-pounds, and then the one for the idler pulley here is 34 foot-pounds. So I got that stud in. Now you're supposed to get it into where it bottoms out into the block, and ideally you would want two washers to go in and try to get this to get in, because it was kind of tough getting it all the way in. But I didn't have another washer that was this thread pitch or that would fit. I sort of like this, not the other way around, because the other way around this stud will be sticking out way too much. But with that installed, you insert the spacer with this part here facing the block, and then you will pull, and this will go inside this little black piece. And now there's enough thread sticking out to put your washer and your bolt. Now just hand tighten this one. You don't want to put any tension, or you don't want to torque it down yet, because now it's when you install the belt. And I'll have to finish this shit up tomorrow because I'm still waiting for the tool. But you need a belt tensioner or a pulley tensioner that has little two tabs that go into these holes to tension this properly and then torque this down. So as far as the belt, I marked up here on the new belt where TDC is, and according to a forum post on VW Vortex, there's supposed to be 68 teeth before you get to the mark on the crank. So I'll slip that on and I'll show you afterwards. Alright, and down here, this is the little timing mark. Matches up with this bolt hole here for the cover, and then here's my 68th tooth. So now I just need to wait for that tool, that way I can tension that idler pulley or whatever it's fucking called, and then torque it down, slap everything back on. Some of the goodies that I have installed on the GTI are lightweight pulleys. So the power steering pulley here, crank pulley, and the alternator pulley. Another thing that I am waiting on is a new bracket. And I'll show you why. I don't know what happened to this one, but and I didn't cross thread them. The fucking threads just gave out, and I used the repair kit and it was working just fine, but I started to notice that the engine mount was kind of off. So we have this BFI mount here. So this wasn't aligned. This was, the top here was crooked. And so I took the bolts out and realized that the threads on the bolt that goes in this hole here were, basically the threads were gone. So that engine mount was being held on by hopes and dreams. So I got a new one on the way, should be here today. The transmission and the engine mounts, the polyurethane bushings still look good, so the tool comes tomorrow. I'll finish that up, slap everything back together. Finish up, I'm doing a piston soak just for the fuck of it, and then get this car back on the road. All right, so the VAG tool has arrived, and it's time to tension this belt. Okay, so insert the pins on the tool into the tensioner and tighten the belt until you can turn the belt 90 degrees in each direction. There should still be tension on it when you turn it. Once the proper tension is applied, torque down the 17mm nut to 33 foot-pounds and you're done. Alright, so here's the new mount. And compared to the old one, obviously the old one's going to be dirty, but as far as the mounting points, mounting holes, all that looks the same. So belt tension, time to slap everything back together. Looks like it wants to fit this way. Now I gotta reinstall all the bolts, and I don't remember which ones go where. These two right here. This long one goes up here in the front, and these two go on the back. And they're 16mm bolts. At this point, you can install the two bolts at the top. Once you get those threaded in, I would suggest not tightening them because then the bottom one might not go in. Then once those two are in, you'll have to lower the engine to get that bottom one in, and that's when you can torque them down. All right, so the bolts for the bracket are 33 foot-pounds. And this is why I love the 1.8 platform. Here's the engine mount. And then bam. Now this is a little bit of a cheat because I have none of the SAE or all that EVAP bullshit here anymore, and also relocated my power steering pump or reservoir underneath the car. You can probably see it under here, right there. So cleans up the engine bay, makes it easier to work on. Gotta get this shit bolted in place, and as always, the torque specs will be up on the screen. So that's it for this video. I really like this badge belt tensioner tool, and I didn't even tighten this little Allen screw on the back. It was loose, and it still did the job right. So I think this was like $10.99, 8 Mile Lake off of Amazon, and can't complain. Some people have said that these little pins here bend or whatever, but they bend on me. Links to all that will be in the description. Well, for that and this, I'll put the link down for that timing belt kit from UROTuning. Not affiliated with them, but I buy from them regularly, and so far so good with that company. But whatever, see you guys in the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that BS.